god, why'd you put those
Welcome in.
mushrooms there?
Welcome to my chaotic crew. My name is Rose, and I am the Dungeon Master for the night. We're going to do a quick introduction, and I'm going to give a basic, very basic lowdown on what happened last time. Let's start off with Kyle.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rosie's older brother. I'm Kyle. I'll be playing Rataxes Black and Soul. Pardon me. Sorry. I am a level 7 Dragonborn, and if I don't talk a lot, I've been having issues with my display, so I'm trying to get that fixed. I only have half a screen on one of my monitors, so...
That's not good. That sounds like you need a new monitor, dude.
I need a
money.
new monitor. Alright, next up is my bestie.
Hello, I'll be playing Lyra, the wonderful roguelock.
Yeah, she's the roguelock.
We're going to go over
to cause you
to
harm. She's a
what
roguelock.
I like to call Mini-Me. Also, Dash, my camera's way off. Can you move it slight? Oh, wait. No, my... Yeah, you cut off part of my camera.
Oh.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, ZZ.
Hi, I am apparently Mini-Me, also known as Chaos Potato, also known as ZZ, and I am playing Leona, our Hexblade Warlock. Because sometimes I just like to play basic shit.
Sometimes that's good.
Look, Hexblade has been broken for like over a decade. I ain't gonna fault it.
Well, that's why they got rid of it in 2024. By the way, they're in the next series. They just released in the UA stuff, which is samples from the future. In the horror book that's coming out, they have redone Hexblade apparently, and apparently it sucks, or is more confusing, or something.
Well, yeah, I updated my character. Yeah, it is.
I'm saddened by. I'm saddened to hear that the newer version that's going to be coming out is a little So apparently, the new Ranger subclass is kick-ass.
Fun shit, though,
love
Kyle.
Rangers getting love. We love Rangers getting love.
That
All right,
would be nice.
Next up is Neil.
Hello. I mean, hi. How are you? I am Sar. Today I'm playing Jaron Runebender, the Minotaur Paladin turned Warlock. He's out for vengeance because his uncle killed his dad and took over their kingdom, or whatever they fiefdom or whatever they live in. However, in his journey to avenge his father, he's met up with this group of idiots and walked into a whole bunch of trouble that he's may or may not have gone bullheaded into.
Yeah, and he also realized that his god is changed.
Hey, my patron is a little different than I expected him to be. It's like, hey, you were more lively previously.
Yeah,
things have changed.
And last but not least, the one helping with the stream today, take it away.
Hey everybody, my name's Dash and I'm playing my character Gossimo. And what did we do last time?
Alright, so last time y'all got captured by bounty hunters. More specifically, Jaron got captured and y'all went to go save his ass.
No
and
one
nearly
else got captured.
You guys nearly got captured, and Jaron is down with his head in the ceiling, and the bounty hunters have escaped.
Technically, I'm up. My head is in the ceiling.
Y'all are very hurt, very low on resources.
I am unconscious, so I can't say,
hey,
can someone get me down from here?
So that is where we left off.
Fun.
And I cast lay on handstone myself. Your camera's going crazy, Rose. Her camera is infected by a cyberpunk AI and occasionally goes into glitch mode.
It does. So, how would you guys like to get Jaron down?
Please don't grab me by the tail and yank. That'll hurt.
Pinata?
I like
joking.
that. Yeah,
I'm
Piana. Let's
joking.
go
We're
for
supposed to
that.
get him. I mean, we're supposed to get him down, not exactly. I'm not against
What's the
smacking him, I'm
definition of
just
down
saying.
that we're talking about? What's the definition of
It's
down?
gonna be fun. Yeah.
I think you just have to pull me down.
Yeah, I ain't got no spell to help you, so
I couldn't have been too high off the ground. It's not like I can fly.
We could get Rataxes
You
up
got-
on a
yeah.
chair to pull you down because he's dragonborn and all.
Yeah.
You got yanked off the ground, so I'm gonna say we're about 20 feet.
Holy shit, I got rocketed into the air.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
room
you
is
did.
a decent size. It's not like a 5-foot room, it's a decent sized room.
Rose, that means somebody has to jump 12 feet into the air or off the ground to grab me to pull me down.
I
Means
don't
I'm
know.
going to take D6 of fall damage.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't
Exactly.
know if you realize how far people can jump.
They
They cannot
catch
jump
you.
that high.
I'm going to take a D6 of fall damage at the
Fine,
very
it's-
least. Oh, I'm not saying change what you said. Keep it. You said it. That is the way it's
Okay.
going.
All right,
I'm going
all right.
to take
so,
damage.
So,
Yeah.
remind me again. Wait, before that, what is your character again?
He's a minotaur.
Minotaur,
Minotaur.
Paladin, Warlock, currently at 0 hit points.
Currently at 0 hit points and you're up in the air. Correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. So,
Aren't you playing V in this game, not Gosimo?
I am. I'm about to swap over to V right quick. I was looking at Gosimo's level because you told me to level up. But the thing is that I do remember that V has some winged boots. So she's going to click her heels together to activate
There's
the
no
wings.
place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like Toto.
So fuck that. And
Wrong
then
boots. Wrong boots.
she's going to fly up towards the Minotaur. And she knows she's not finna be able to carry his ass down. I mean, she might be able to.
She might.
I mean,
Do a strength check. I would assume. Assume.
assume.
Very assuming of me.
However, instead of trying to carry him down because ain't no one got time for that, she places a hand on him and casts Cure Wounds.
Yay! I've got hit points.
7 HP back to you.
All right.
And then she kind of looks and goes like,
There's another group with arson, so I can't even be mean.
you said what?
Nope.
Also, you're not in the villain's role there, my love. You're in the public bot
I'm
shit
in the
channel.
bot shit public, apparently.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll be in the villain's role eventually.
I'm about to say, I knew I cast in the villain's role. What you talking about? But anyway, so
Yeah,
after,
you did. Neil didn't.
so after giving you back some HP, she just kind of looks at the ground and goes, "Do you think you can land without hurting yourself any further?"
Oh, kind of looks down from the angle because obviously I can't move my neck very much. Like, look down, roughly estimate how much of the fall is. Think for a second, grab my hands, push down on the ceiling to unhook myself from the ceiling, and in theory land properly with an athletics check.
Yeah, the athletics would seem logical.
My 26 seems like it would make it. Rip the chunk off the ceiling, land, take off the bits off of my horns. Oh, that's a hell of a headache.
I think I need to figure out how to get out.
Well, if the door won't open, we'll open it. I knew I should have invested in a sledgehammer. What are our options, Rose? What are the doors? What are the windows? What are the anything? Is there crawl space? Is there a space under the stairs that looks like a monster could live in it? Are there any sort of barred windows?
There's the doors, and what you described last time, there was the doors.
Mm-hmm.
The window were not any windows, and there's 4 panels in the ceiling.
Okay. The 4 panels in the ceiling probably lead to a way out. That was a tall ceiling if it was 20 feet up. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That explains why it was so hard for us to stop them throwing shit at us.
Exactly.
Can I do my
Uh,
rogue bullshit and try to find something near the door?
Sure.
All
Do
right.
your rogue bullshit. And if you can't do your rogue bullshit at the door, we can push you up through one of the panels in the ceiling while you pop your head in and see if there's anything up there. Just
Okay.
make
And you
sure
have
you
2
don't get
very
hit by
tall
something.
boys that you could do a lot of shit with.
I.
Nope.
The door seems pretty secure to you.
She goes,
Yeah.
all right,
All right.
boys. One of y'all boost me.
Do that whole like down on my knee, lift you up with my hands, boost like you would over a
Yep.
wall type thing. And do you want to be pushed all the way up there so that you're like in the room, or do you want to just be pushed enough so that you can peek into it?
All the way. She
All
goes,
right, so do
if
the
I
big
find something
oof
bad, I'll
and
scream.
toss him up. Or her
Yes,
up.
toss me up.
I'm assuming another athletics check because strength.
And woo!
And then
27.
29.
I go
Nice.
through the damn ceiling.
Woo!
Yeet.
Oh!
I will get her to do a dex save to see how easily she lands that, because that would be a bit unexpected.
Face cursed on.
Wow, your dice
Oh,
don't love you
no.
tonight.
You okay up there?
Ow!
You don't take any actual damage, but I mean, at the same time, it's like, yeah, ow.
Your eyes are
Tumble, tumble,
slightly
tumble.
blurred. You're kind
You're lying on the ground, looking around, going, "Hopefully, no one is up here to kill me."
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're prone and kind of doing the like, wow, okay, wasn't expecting him to shot me that fast.
Well, at least he didn't drop me. Almost launched me, but
To
then
be
dropped
honest,
me.
I've seen that happen in real life where someone did that whole thing. You know, you get someone to come up to you while you're on your knee with your hands there, and then you stand up and fling them over the back, like behind you, over the wall. And I saw someone do that, and the other person didn't even touch the wall. They went like 10 feet higher than the wall, over top of it, flailed, and landed on the other side on the lawn. It was hilarious.
Seen that a couple times.
Like,
Why'd
So,
you
yeah.
why aren't you over here helping me up? Because I'm over here laughing too hard.
Pretty much.
Accurate.
So yeah, Lyra's going to poke around
Get
to see
off.
what she. Lyra's going to poke around to see what she can find, and hopefully.
Give me an investigation.
All right. Before I do that, though, in case anybody's up here.
Stealth.
Yes, 18 for that. Then I'll do my investigation. 16.
Alright, so looking around, you notice that, yes, this is very active up here. It looks like this would be where the rogues of that bounty hunter group were selling shit. There's old canisters not currently in use and not currently filled, but definitely ones that could be filled with stuff that is like poisons or sleeping gas.
You found a
Yada, yada, yada.
small amount of their supplies. There's like residue from roguish type things. You get a residue of poison from something. You recognize it. You're like, that bitter smell. That's like, oh, wyvern's poison. Oh, no, get away from that. Get away from that. And then over on the next shelf over, you see an old ledger, but all of the stuff has been torn out, all the pages. There's one page. It has the word peanut butter on it. Or some other word Rosie wants to say, because that was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe I'm hungry.
Yeah.
In one corner, you see one of those diagrams on the wall where there's pictures of different people and things, and then like little strings tying them all together. Out of 5 of them are us, but a bunch of them are other people. It looks like all of the bounties that they were going for currently. And on one table, there's a single brass coin.
Huh. She
And Rosie's
will.
like, now how can I use this stuff that Neil has given me? Ah!
She'll take a look at the brass coin.
That's on you, Rose.
Give me another investigation.
All right. Mm. 17.
Alright, the brass coin on overall looks like a relatively normal coin, outside the fact that it's brass and that isn't a currency in this game.
Well,
Yeah,
it's a currency in this area of the game.
Fair. But you do notice that there seems to be a rose on it. Not the symbol that you're used to, though. And definitely not the purple rose symbol either.
She will take it. And of course, Lyra's not stepping on the panels. She's walking on the rafters because she don't trust these
God, yeah.
panels.
Makes sense.
She-
Makes
She
sense,
goes-
and that's a rose
Safer,
thing.
Tasha.
What?
Most likely
It's safer.
safer.
Yeah. Because
Safer
if
from somebody who knows.
yeah, she
Jaron
doesn't
is
want
going to call up from downstairs. Is there any windows up there that we could get out of here? Because I'm assuming the people left through up there, not down here.
She goes, I'm looking, I found a brass coin.
Interesting.
It does seem to be on a fair, like, kind of along the way and down a corner, you do see a little bit of light.
She's going to carefully, like, as she's doing her raft walking, go that way.
Stealthily, she is sneaking down the hallway to perceive what's out there.
Yes.
You can tell that it goes from the current building you're in to a different building, because the way that the thing is, it's like one room here, and your room looked kind of like it was by itself. And then, yeah, it goes into like another building that they can get down, and they left the thing open, not thinking that anybody would come up this way, because they seem to be in a slight rush to get out, because at least one of their party members was down, so they need to get somewhere safe to deal with that.
We startled them with being somehow efficient against them, so they booked it without locking the door behind them.
Yeah.
Jaron is going to call up again, not trying to rush you or anything, but be like, "Hey, you're not exploring too far without us. That's not safe, you know."
She goes, I did find a window. They left it open.
Good. Come. I got some rope. We can climb. I'll climb up there.
She goes, if you all come up here, use the rafters to walk. We don't need anybody falling through the roof again.
Well, I will say these shoes are still active for 1 hour, so yeah, she's gonna flutter up there.
You get up
You
there
can find
pretty easily.
rafters and stuff that looks like it was used for poison, V.
She's gonna
Right.
wait. Can she take some of that?
Is there enough
Yeah.
residual stuff to make any dosages of poison?
There's enough to
maybe
make
2 or 3.
I was gonna say 1.
1. Yeah.
Perfect. She'll take it.
It is a sleeping poison. As you
Makes
kind of
sense. They
figured
were
by
trying to
what
capture us.
like I said, considering what they're throwing down there, it kind of makes sense that it's a sleeping poison.
Oh, exactly.
Exactly. All right, so I'm assuming someone tied a rope up there for me. I climbed up, and everyone else is up there now.
Oh, V's doing that for sure. Since trying to worry about falling.
Perfect. So we're up there. I'm going to probably not climb through the rafters because I'm a minotaur. But I'm going to be cautiously moving across that floor just in case, and try to carefully move across without putting too much
Can I
weight
get
in the middle of
everybody that's
anything.
going up there to give me an excuse me, athletics or acrobatics check to make sure that you guys don't fall on your ass through the paneling. That's
Wow.
a
Do I get to reroll those?
Rose, do I
Yes.
get an advantage with my boots since they, are allowing me to float?
I think you don't need to roll at all since you can
You don't
fly
need to roll
right
because
now.
you're flying.
Oh, okay, then that's good to know.
Okay, so what's
I
the
did
check
make-
we need to make again?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, sorry, my Discord cut out. I was literally loading Leona's page and it just cut out.
No worries,
Oh,
it
good.
happens.
Jaron, you're barely able to move across as you see Lyra doing the hop, 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 shit! As she like grabs or tries to grab the thing. I need a the acrobatics to see if you grab the thing before you fall.
You're in an action scene in a video game, Tasha. You get to roll again to see if you hit the X button.
Okay, yeah, she grabs the thing, but she's like,
If I'm close enough, I'll reach and grab her hand and pull her back up.
Grab the cat's
Can
tail
I get
before
you
I
to do
fall,
a
you know?
athletics check or an acrobatics check?
What nor who?
Kyle,
1 second, Rosie.
thank you.
I think I passed mine.
Yes, you're good.
Yay.
You're the best at the moment. Jaron is barely handling on. Lyra's being hoisted back up.
Yep.
Tasha's dice really don't like her today.
That's because I rolled good this morning, and now the dice are like, bitch.
Like,
Fuck you. That's your dice
Yep.
right now.
dice.
Pretty much.
Tasha will I was gonna say you would appreciate that gift because you understand exactly what that is.
Yep.
But they always going, no, no, no.
Keep your friends
Yep.
close and your enemies closer.
Unless
Athletics or acrobatics, please. Oh, yeah, back.
And the DM has to run
Yep.
to the bathroom.
Run, run, run till the daddy took her T-bird away.
sorry if I'm having issues.
It's all good.
You needed a what check?
An acrobatics
Athletics.
or athletics,
Yeah.
Because
whichever you
y'all
prefer.
are in the ceiling with.
We basically climbed up into the ceiling panels and are checking to see if we fall on our asses. A 7 is enough to fall on your ass.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Cause
So you think that it's a solid step in front of you, and suddenly your foot plunges through the not so solid wood. Seems to have some bad termite rot in that spot. You go all the way up to your hip, leg first. Please give me a dexterity check or save. Yeah, save.
Dex
I think
save.
you get more benefit for that. That is more than enough to save yourself from falling completely through. How would you like to describe how you get back out with one leg being stuck in the floor?
Oh man, no.
I had that experience when I was walking across a river once. That one leg fell through up to my hip. The other leg was not through fully, thankfully, so I didn't fall under the ice. It was fun. I don't recommend it. Very cold. You don't have to describe how you get up there, Kyle, if you don't want to. That's fine. All right. Now to wait for Rose to come back. Ah ha 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 ha.
Alrighty, you're saying what, Neil? Sorry.
I said you fell partially through the panel, so you made your saving throw to get out. What would you like to describe how you would get back up in your monkish style?
Well, I would probably, because I stepped through a panel, it'd
Mhm.
be reach for the nearest joist of some kind that could grab a hold on to, and then
I see you spinning
my leg
sideways and grabbing
or
something.
something like that, or doing like acrobatic shit. And
You just like you do
I
one
don't
of
know.
those cat twists where you suddenly turn a certain way and move in a way that doesn't look possible. Grab the side, flip yourself up, and do a backflip to land back on your feet and go, huh, that was close.
Yeah, because I was
Perfect.
picturing something to that effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to step away because, of course, Spaz is starting his shit.
Oh,
He
Don't
wants
worry.
out
of
right
course.
now, and of course, my hands are full.
I need to go now. Oh, I know that feeling. When I go upstairs and I'm halfway up and I realize there's 3 people in the bathroom. It's like, damn it! 5 people in one house with 1 bathroom. Not a good choice.
Yeah, Lyra will lead you all towards the light.
All right, so we head out of that part of the thing, carefully looking for more rotting panels, which thankfully we
Yep.
don't find. We get into the next building over. It looks kind of like an old abandoned type place. There hasn't been movement in it for most of the place. Table, chairs, but no details, and a doorway that leads into a dark alley.
Perfect.
Lyra will cross over to the next building if she can do it.
You're going to move stealthily.
What, Rose? I can't hear you. We're going across to the other building. It's kind of hard to hear you when you're in the shitter.
Sorry,
Ha ha.
I'm back. My body decided I had to go now, and then decided I didn't have to go right then.
You have to go right, but not now.
Hey,
Don't
Loki.
worry. Give me 5 minutes.
So sometimes I gotta join you guys. I've been learning about D&D by playing it more. I have come a long way since playing with you. Hey! One of these days,
Woo-hoo.
we do my game on Sunday, and we do Neil's games on Friday.
All right, Rose. What do we see in the alleyway?
Give me a perception check.
Purpleceptions.
For perceptions, yeah.
22 for me. I actually don't have a bad perception.
I love how you roll it in the Heroes channel.
Yep.
You are all over today.
Why am I in that channel? I'm not the only one.
Oh, shit.
Don't know why I was in that channel.
You're trying
I
to
rolled
infiltrate the
19
hero
though.
team.
I don't really see much
Yeah,
shit.
up on Discord.
All right.
You know, I'm going to assume here that V's eyes just kind of like locked straight into anything that moves.
Glowing things. You get that like predator vision.
We got 18. We got a... What was yours
22,
again?
a 26, a 13. What's your perception, Kyle?
Sorry.
No worries.
No, you're fine.
20.
Nice.
Dirty 20, but it's 20.
Still a 20.
Alright, so everybody but Leona manages to notice that there are definitely footprints that lead out of this area because it's a mostly abandoned back alley. And there seems to be a very knocked unconscious kid in the alleyway that you guys would have come from about... It's like one alleyway over. You guys can see the kid from where you are, Though he wouldn't have been able to see you from where he is.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to go help him, guys. It's part of my code.
No
Fine.
worries.
So I go over and I will check the kid for like vitals, make sure he's breathing, that sort of thing.
He's breathing. He's
That
just
whole-
unconscious.
Well, I'm gonna stay with him until he's conscious again because if they knock this kid out, now I'm pissed. Like I get you're after us, but you don't fuck with a little kid.
See, so the thing is that, given V's nature, she's going to investigate the kid's body, and she's going to see if there's any type of blunt trauma.
Blunt force
Force
trauma.
trauma.
Blunt force trauma. I could not think of that word correctly. As well as she's going to be looking for any type of sleep toxin that might have been injected into the kid.
Yeah, because you would know better than I.
Yes.
Makes sense.
I don't know why can I say that damn word. So,
It's okay, Dad. She just having a mild stroke.
exactly. You
Yeah.
know, it was the heat. I was
Exactly.
outside all day. It was the sun out.
Blame the
Just,
heat,
just a miniature heat stroke.
Little bit
All
of
right.
to the brain.
Oh yeah. I mean, at least it wasn't another